Are you tired of all the here from all of these online business gurus? You know, the ones that promise huge returns with little to no effort? In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 of the biggest lies that I hear here on YouTube and other social media platforms. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I create content to actually help you make money online and not just to put money into my own pockets. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. Now, unfortunately, in 2024, we have drifted to the world of BS and people just outright lying to make money. And as I mentioned, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at 10 of the biggest ones that I come across in this video. If there is one that I have not mentioned, comment it down below and I might make a part 2 giving you credit. Now, the first one that I absolutely hate, that I would say grinds my gears more than anything, is the myth of the passive income. Now, there's a few ways to think about this because quite honestly, there's no such thing as passive income. You have to put in work consistently and persistently in order to get anything out of it. One of the most ironic things, and I love to bring this up, is that people that tell you about passive income are creating content to tell you about passive income. That in and of itself means that there's no passive income. Let's say you have a course or a membership, you still have to maintain that course and membership, whether you hire somebody to do it or you do it yourself. There's no such thing as passive income. What there is there's the amount of work that you are required to do that can reduce over time, but nothing is going to be truly passive. So if people are telling you about passive income and you can just set in and forget it, run for the hills, because ultimately they're trying to get you to buy something. So stop falling for the passive income myth. Number 2, making money online is easy. Now, I also hate this because making money online is not easy. It's simple. You just identify a problem and then you figure out ways to solve that problem, but making money online itself is not easy, especially if you've never done it before. If you want to make money online, you've got to learn how to create content. You've got to get better at creating content over time. You have to learn how to put systems in place and make those systems more efficient over time. Even if you are using AI to do everything for you, you have to figure out the best prompts and the best ways to get AI to do what you want it to do. So making money online is not easy. Making money online becomes easier once you have done it before. For example, making your first $100 online is not easy if you've never done it. You spend a lot of time thinking and hoping and wishing and overthinking about different ways to make your first $100. Now that you make your first $100 online, you see the process that it takes to make that amount of money. And so it becomes easier because you can simply just replicate that process again and again and again. Hopefully you become more efficient over time so that that process takes less time, but making money online is not easy. Remember, it's simple, it's not easy. Number 3, there's no secret to making money online. And why is this important? Because oftentimes online gurus are going to try and sell you a dream to get you on a webinar or to get you to buy their product because they've got this secret ninja tip, trick, hack that nobody knows of. There's no secret. You simply show up consistently and persistently. You find problems to solve for a select target audience. You solve those problems and then you figure out ways to monetize. For example, my first niche was actually in security cameras. People would ask questions like, what are the best types of security cameras? What are the difference between CCTV cameras and PoE, power over Ethernet, and stuff like that? And essentially what I would do is I would create content, whether it's a YouTube video or a blog post, answering those questions. And then I would simply recommend the best types of power over Ethernet or CCT cameras for them to use. Because I have answered their question, I've solved their problem, they tend to click on your affiliate link and make a purchase. That way, I made money with affiliate marketing. But making money online, there's no secret tip, trick, or hack. You gotta show up every single day like it's a second job. You've got to put in the time, energy, and effort, and then eventually, if with enough consistency and persistence, you'll actually start making money online. But there's no secret. You got to show up every day. You've got to approach this like a second job in the very beginning, and you've got to solve problems. You've got to learn skills. You've got to show up every single day. It's really as simple as that. Show up every single day, learn skills, apply what you learn, solve problems. Really, it doesn't get any more complicated than that. The next one is actually going to shock you. Now, I sell courses, and I'm telling you not to buy a course until you know why you're buying that course. You see, what happens is people that are brand new to trying to make money online will go out and run out and buy a course because they fall for the marketing. You should only buy a course when it solves a problem. You should know the problem that the course is solving and make sure that the course that you're intending to buy will actually solve that problem. For example, if you've never made money, if you've never started an online business before, you don't know what you don't know. And so I think the first thing you should do is actually go over to YouTube, go to blogs, and research and figure out what you need to know. And then if you can't get any further, you run into a roadblock, now you know what you don't know. Seems kind of confusing, but stay with me. Once you know what you don't know, you can seek out courses that solve that problem. Too many people that I speak with have invested hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in courses, and they don't really know why they bought the course other than someone told them it would be that magic solution. But unfortunately, courses aren't usually a magic solution. They're usually a thing to help someone get from point A to point B a little bit quicker. Don't just run out and buy a course because someone told you it was the best thing since sliced bread. Make sure that course solves a specific problem. And if you can't identify that specific problem, don't buy that course. And again, I sell courses for a living or part of my living, so take it from me. Number 5, every business model works. Whether you're doing Amazon FBA, affiliate marketing, you're doing drop shipping, you're doing print on demand, all of the business models work. You just have to figure out one that works best for your temperament. Also, you've got to figure out one that works best for your budget. For example, if you have less than $1,000 to spend, Amazon FBA probably isn't going to be the best way to go. Find one that works for your temperament. If you don't like creating content, you don't like being on YouTube, you don't like being in front of the camera, find one that doesn't require you to do that. I get asked all the time, does blogging work in 2024? Does Pinterest work? Yes, everything works. You have to find one that works for your temperament that you will enjoy showing up every single day for. If you can't do that, you're not going to be successful online. So people are asking again, is affiliate marketing worth it in 2024? Yes. Amazon FBA? Yes. Everything works. You've got to find one that works best for you. Making 10K in 90 days is an 80% lie. Most of the people that set out to make money online will not make 10K in 90 days because they don't have any skills. They don't have any systems in place. They don't know how to create content. Only the unicorns, the select group of people, the top 20%, will make 10K in 90 days. Now, I don't say that to discourage you. I say that to be honest. And one of the problems with the goal or mindset of making 10K in 90 days is essentially that when you enter into it and you get 30 days in, 60 days in, and you haven't made any money, people will throw their hands up and quit. What I recommend that you do instead is have a realistic approach. Instead of thinking that you're going to go from 0 to 10K in 90 days, say, hey, I'm going to have 20 new followers. I'm going to build my email list to 50 followers. That's a much more attainable goal that you can reach, which will ultimately trick you into continuing on your journey. Because if you set up a goal like make 10K in 90 days and you don't reach it, you're going to say that online business model is a scam, when in reality, it's probably not a scam as much as you have unrealistic goals and expectation. If anyone is telling you that they can help you make 10K in 90 days, they're just trying to sell you something. Quite honestly, they don't know your work ethic. They don't know your schedule. They don't know your abilities. So there's no way for anyone to say, honestly, that you can make 10K in 90 days. If you only have 1 hour every 3 days to work on your business, it's going to be very difficult for you to make 10K in 90 days when you compare it to someone that's able to spend 3 hours per day as a complete beginner. And this actually leads me into my next one. You don't need any skills or experience to make money. Quite honestly, this is a lie. You need skills, you need experience. You can build those skills. Building those skills aren't hard, but you do need skills in order to make money. When you first get started, you don't know how to create content. You don't know how to press the red button to get started. And so you are going to struggle. You're going to not like the way that you look. You're going to not like the way that you sound. You're going to spend a bunch of time learning these skills. And before you can make money, you have to learn at least some of these skills, or else you won't make any money. So anyone that's telling you that you don't need any skills or experience, they're just trying to sell you something, and you should run for the hills, because skills are required to make money. The only way that skills aren't required to make money is if you're filling out surveys or you're watching YouTube ads to make money, and those usually pay you pennies on the dollar, which ultimately aren't worth your time. Another big lie that you've been told is that you can be successful without investing any money. While you can get started without money or less than $100, ultimately, if you're trying to scale your business to 6 figures, you're going to need to invest into software. You're going to need to pay money for a website. You're going to need to pay money for a domain and even email marketing software. That's just the truth. That's the black and white of it. Ironically enough, the people that tell you that you don't need these software, you don't need email marketing, oftentimes are doing email marketing. And the number one thing that I've learned after watching these gurus for many years is to do what they're doing and not what they're telling you to do, because ultimately what they're doing is working because they're getting you aboard. But in order to be successful online, you will need to reinvest money. Okay. If you want to build out automated systems, if you want to make money while you're not focusing on the active part of making money, you will need systems like email marketing software. You will need a landing page builder, things of that nature. And so you have to at least reinvest in your business if you want to scale and grow. If you're okay with making a couple sales here and there, then you can just continue to DM people or send people directly to an affiliate offer. But those that scale and make money 24 hours a day, they have systems in place. The next slide that I hear a lot actually kind of grinds my gears. I don't know why, but it's the rags to riches story. Now, if you've ever sat on a webinar, you've heard this story before. Someone was trying to make money online. They were trying all of these different things and nothing was working. Ultimately, they got down to their last 38 cents. They told themselves, I'm going to try this one more thing. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to quit. I'm going to go back to my day job. But then magically, this one more thing actually works. And now they've scaled to 6 and 7 figures and they've made money online. Ultimately, those are just lies. They're flat out lies. The rags to riches story almost is never true. Usually what happens is people will try and make money online and they'll see a little trickle of success. When they see that trickle of success, they have two options. They can continue with that trickle or they can jump ship and try something new. Oftentimes what happens is they follow the path of the trickle and that trickle becomes a stream. And that's the same for you. You will not make 10K in 90 days. What you'll start seeing are little signs of success and you'll have to decide, should I continue on with those small signs and hope that they turn into a stream, or do I jump ship and try something else? The rags to riches stories are usually complete BS. It should raise a red flag if you start hearing them because ultimately they're just going to try and sell you something. The last one, and this is one that I hear all the time, is that you have to be in health, wealth, relationships to make money online. Now you've got to remember there are literally trillions of dollars that are flying back and forth on the internet. For example, just in the security camera niche alone, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And in order to have a full-time income with security cameras, teaching people about them, being an affiliate marketer, you need to get in front of like 0.00001% of that to have a really good income. And in addition, most people are looking for other solutions to health, wealth, relationship. As I mentioned, they're looking into video doorbells, they're looking into microwaves and stand mixers and heating pads. They're looking for literally anything and everything. So don't feel like you've got to be in health, wealth, relationships, or even technology if you want to make life-changing income online. You can literally do it anything from microwaves, stand mixers, sound bars, to crocheting and scrapbooking. Now that you know the 10 lies that gurus are out there telling you, if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, watch this video because I go over it step by step to help you start making money online.